Welcome to Prince Maths Clinic, the e-learning solution at your pace and time.
Good day and welcome once again to class. It's my honor and privilege to take you through these multiplication techniques, or you may call it tricks on multiplication. And they are very easy as long as you follow the rule. Let's look at the first question. We have that 14 times 13. Right? We have to find out how to multiply 14 times 13. This time around, not using the conventional method that you are used to. Okay, you have 14 times 13. These two numbers are in their tens. Therefore, how much is 14 greater than 10? Right? It's greater than 10 by 4. So put positive 4 here. How much is 13 greater than 10? Is greater by 3. So put a plus 3 here. Then, this is what you need to do. You know that if you add 14 to 3, you have 17, right? Either way you go, if you also add 4 to 13, you get 17. Is that not so good? Then, since either of them give you 17, you add 7. Then, 10 have 1 0, right? You put that 0. Then the next thing to do is to say 4 times 3. Positive 4 times positive 3 is 12. So write down 12, add it together. This becomes 182. So if you multiply 14 by 13, you are supposed to get 182. Let's look at the second question. The second question is 23 times 15. Follow the rule again. 23 is greater than 10 13 times, so put 13, positive 13. And 15 is greater than 10 by 5 times. Therefore, if you add 23 to 5, you get 28. Also, if you add 13 to 15, you get 28. So you are going to write down that 28. Then because these numbers are tenth unit and tenth, you put a 0. Then the next thing to do is to say 13 times 5, 65. So add it to it. So this becomes 5. 8 plus 6 is 14. You carry 1. Then that 1 plus 2 is what? 3. It's what? 345. Let's look at the third question. 9 times 16. Interestingly, 9 is less than 10 one time. So you're going to put minus 1 here. And 16 is greater than 10 6 times. You put a plus 6. Therefore, if you say 16 minus 1 is 15. Or if you say 9 plus 6 is 15. So write down 1 and 5. That is 15. Because you are dealing with tens, you put what? A 0. Then you now say 6 times minus 1 is negative 6. So if you subtract 6 from 150, you are going to get 144. So that is the result to number 3. Number 4 says 8 times 9. 8 times 9. This number is closer to 10. You can put it as 0.8 and 0.9, but this is lesser than 10 by 2, negative 2, and this by 1. So if you say 9 minus 2 is 7, and 8 minus 1 is 7, as usual, put 1 0. Then minus 2 times minus 1 is positive 2. So if you add, this gives you 72. So it means that 8 times 9 is 72. 57 times 35. The numbers look large, but they are just tens. Now look at this now. 57 is more than 10 47 times. Put plus there. And 35 is more than 10 25 times. So put 25. Therefore, if you add 47 to 35, or you add 25 to 57, you are going to get 82. So write down 82, then you put a 0. Then if you multiply 47 by 25, you are going to get 1175. Therefore, we are going to add. To add, 0 plus 5 is 5. 7 plus 2 is what? 9. 1 plus 8, or 8 plus 1 is 9. Then 1. The result we will obtain will be 1995. Number 6 is 95 times 98. This number is now closer to 100 than it is to what? To 10. So it is less, but both of them are less than 100. Now this is less than 100. How many times? 5 times. We put minus 5. This is less than 100 2 times. So the same operation goes on. If you say 95 minus 2, it will give you 93. Or you say 98 minus 5, you still have 93. Now, because this number is close to 100, we worked with 100. 100 has 2 zeros, right? So you are going to put 0 here and 0 here, 2 zeros. Such that if you now say minus 5 times minus 2 will give you positive 10. So we are going to add 10 to it. So this becomes 0, 1, 3, 9. So 9,310 is the accurate result if you multiply 95 by 98. So I'm going to give you 6 questions to attempt, and you can pause this video to screenshot the question, solve, and in a moment I'll be back for the solution. Welcome back. Here are the activities. Let's look at the first question. 110 times 97. Now, this is in terms of 100 now, right? 110 is more than 100, 10 times. So put plus 10. And 97 is less than 100, 3 times. So this is minus 3. So that if you say 110 minus 3, you would have 107. And if you say 10 plus 97, you still have 107. So the first thing to write is to say 107. Then because you are dealing with numbers in terms of 100 that has 2 zeros, add 2 zeros here. Then you say 10 times minus 3 will give you negative 30. So we are going to subtract 30 from this number. So 0 minus 0 is 0. Borrow 1. 10 minus 3 is 7. Then there is left with 6, 0, and 1. So if you say 110 times 97, you have to get 10,670. Let's look at number 2. 112 times 117. These two numbers are greater than 100. 112 is greater than 100 12 times. So we put plus 12. And this is greater than 100 17 times. So here is the technique again. If you add 17 to 112, you are going to obtain 129. And if you add 12 to 117, you still obtain 129. So put 129. Then because you are dealing with number in terms of 100, add 2 zeros. Then you say minus Then if you say 12 times 17, 204. Now, because the number is positive, it's going to be plus. So let us add 204 to 12,900. So adding this number now, 0 plus 4 is 4, 0 plus 0 is 0, 9 plus 2 is 11, carry 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3, then you have 1. So the number is 13,104. So let's look at the third question. 108 times 102. 108 is greater than 100 8 times, so plus 8. And 102 is greater than 100 2 times. Now, if you add 108 to 2, you get 110. If you do the same with 102 plus 8, you still have 110. So this becomes what? 110. But because we are dealing with a number in terms of 100 that has 2 zeros, you add your 2 zeros. And you say 8 times 2 is 16 in the positive. So add everything. This becomes 6, 1, 0, 1, 1. So this is 11,016. Let's look at the fourth question. The first question is interesting because it is 99 times 99. And 99 is 1 less than 100. So each of them will be a minus 1 and minus 1. So if you say 99 minus 1, we give you 98. So just write 98. Then because it's in the realms of 100, close to 100, just put 0, 0. So if you say minus 1 times minus 1, it gives you positive 1. So positive 1. So it means you are adding. So this number becomes 9,801. Then number 5. 87 multiplied by 95. Now, these two numbers are less than 100. 87 is less than 100 13 times, so that becomes negative 13. And 95 is less than 100 5 times. So anywhere you turn to, if you say 87 minus 5, that is 82. And if you say 95 minus 13, you still have 82. So this becomes what? 82. Because you are dealing with numbers in the realms of 100, add 2 zeros. So minus times minus gives you plus. So 13 times 5 is 65. So add 65 to this. This becomes 8,265. That is the result to number 5. Then the last question, number 6. 135 times 117. These are two numbers that are greater than 100. So this is greater than 100 35 times. This is greater than 100 17 times. So if you add 17 to 135, you are going to get 152. Right? So, and if you add 35 to 117, you still get 152. So you are going to write 152, then add 2 zeros because it's in the realms of 100. Then if you now multiply 35 by 17, 595. So add it to this value, this becomes what? 5, 9, 7, 5, 1. So your result becomes 15,795. 15,795 is the result of multiplying what? 135 by 117. I hope the class was interesting and helpful. Kindly subscribe to this channel so that you can enjoy more of this video because in this channel we treat all kinds of maths questions. Recommend this channel to your friends and loved ones. Till we meet again, bye for now.